Today, we're diving into the rich history, bold flavors, and unique characteristics of Cabernet Sauvignon, the king of red wines. This is one of the most celebrated and widely recognized grape varieties, so we'll uncover its history, tasting profile, and why it's such a favorite among wine lovers around the globe. Welcome to Wine Basics by Filipino, where we create wine education videos for beginners and wine lovers. History. The origins of Cabernet Sauvignon can be traced to the Bordeaux region of France, where it was first cultivated. It quickly became popular among winemakers in Bordeaux due to its resilience and adaptability. As European colonization and trade expanded, so too did the spread of Cabernet Sauvignon. By the 18th and 19th centuries, the grape had made its way to other wine-producing regions around the world, including Italy and Spain, then on to New World countries like the United States, Australia, Chile, and South Africa. In California, Cabernet Sauvignon found a new home in the Napa Valley, where the region's climate and soils were perfectly suited to producing high-quality wines. The grape's popularity soared, particularly after the famous 1976 Judgment of Paris tasting, where a Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon outperformed some of France's top Bordeaux wines in a blind tasting. This event solidified Cabernet Sauvignon's reputation as a world-class grape variety and boosted its status globally. Today, Cabernet Sauvignon is one of the most widely planted grape varieties in the world. Family tree. Cabernet Sauvignon is the offspring of a natural crossing between two other grape varieties, Cabernet Franc and Sauvignon Blanc. This serendipitous crossing is believed to have occurred in the 17th century, though the exact date and circumstances remain uncertain. Single varietal or blended. Cabernet Sauvignon is celebrated both as a single varietal wine and key component in blends. Single varietal Cabernet Sauvignon wines are made predominantly or entirely from Cabernet Sauvignon grapes. These wines showcase the grape's inherent characteristics, such as its deep color, full body, strong tannins, dark fruit flavors, and notes of tobacco and cedar. Popular single varietal expressions can be found in Napa Valley, California, Coonawarra and Margaret River, Australia, and Chile. Cabernet Sauvignon is also commonly blended with other grape varieties to create balanced and complex wines. The most famous of them all is the Bordeaux blend. In Bordeaux, Cabernet Sauvignon is often blended with Merlot, Cabernet Franc, Petit Verdot, and sometimes Malbec. In these blends, Cabernet Sauvignon provides structure and aging potential, while Merlot adds softness and fruit, and the others add additional layers of flavors, aromas, and color. In the US, particularly in California, the term Meritage is a blend that follows the Bordeaux tradition, which also combines Cabernet Sauvignon with Merlot, Cabernet Franc, and other Bordeaux varietals. Color. When young, Cabernet Sauvignon often exhibits a deep ruby and purple color. This rich color is part of what makes Cabernet Sauvignon visually appealing and is often a sign of its intensity and depth of flavor. As Cabernet Sauvignon ages, the color can shift to garnet, with the edges of the wine taking on more brick red or even brownish tones. This color change is a natural part of the aging process, as the pigments in the wine, known as anthocyanins, gradually break down. Sweetness profile. Cabernet Sauvignon is predominantly a dry wine, characterized by low residual sugar, with any perceived sweetness typically coming from ripe fruit flavors rather than actual sugar content. This dry profile is perfect for those who prefer wines that are not sweet. Acid profile. Cabernet Sauvignon typically exhibits a medium to high acidity, which is crucial for its structure, balance, and aging potential. The acidity is one of the key elements that makes Cabernet Sauvignon such a versatile and food-friendly wine. Tannin structure. The high tannin profile of Cabernet Sauvignon is one of the most defining characteristics, contributing to its firm structure, aging potential, and distinct mouthfeel. While these tannins can be quite powerful in young wines, they tend to soften and integrate over time, resulting in a smoother, more harmonious wine as it ages. This is a key element that makes Cabernet Sauvignon such a robust and age-worthy wine. Alcohol. Cabernet Sauvignon generally has a moderate to high alcohol content, typically ranging between 13.5% to 15.5% alcohol by volume. In cooler regions like Bordeaux, France, the alcohol content tends to be on the lower end of the spectrum, usually around 13% to 14%. In warmer regions like Napa Valley, California, or Australia, Cabernet Sauvignon often has higher alcohol levels, typically between 14% to 15% or even higher. Warmer temperatures promote full ripening, leading to high sugar levels in the grapes, which convert to more alcohol during fermentation. Body. Cabernet Sauvignon is typically a full-bodied wine. Its body is often described as rich and dense and has a substantial feel in the mouth, often described as weighty or mouth-filling. The full-bodied nature of Cabernet Sauvignon comes from its high tannin content, moderate to high alcohol levels, and concentrated flavors, which together create a powerful wine. Winemaking. Cabernet Sauvignon grapes are usually harvested late in the season to ensure full ripeness. Destemming is a common method to avoid harsh tannins and green flavors. Fermentation temperatures for Cabernet Sauvignon are typically maintained between 25 to 30 degrees Celsius or 77 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit to extract tannin and color. Cabernet Sauvignon is often aged in oak barrels, typically French or American oak, for 12 to 24 months or more. Malolactic fermentation is common to round out the wine with a smoother texture. Styles. Although Cabernet Sauvignon is an incredibly versatile grape, it is classically made into a dry, full-bodied, still red wine. The famous Bordeaux blend style, where Cabernet Sauvignon is blended with other Bordeaux varieties, can result in a more balanced wine with enhanced complexity and broader flavor profiles. The New World commonly creates a fruit-forward, modern style that emphasizes ripe, juicy fruit flavors. Less common styles include unoaked Cabernet Sauvignon, rosé styles, and sweet Cabernet Sauvignon. Aromas and flavors. Primary flavors and aromas often found in Cabernet Sauvignon are black currants, blackberries, plums, cherries, and blueberries. Secondary aromas and flavors commonly found are green bell pepper, mint, eucalyptus, herbs, graphite, a classic note from Bordeaux, and olive. Tertiary flavors and aromas that develop with age include leather, tobacco, cigar box, cedar, vanilla, coffee, mocha, and dried fruits. It should be noted that Bordeaux wines exhibit more restrained fruit flavors, with more earthy, herbal, and minerality, whereas in Napa Valley, Cabernet Sauvignon is known for riper, more plush fruit flavors, generally with noticeable oak influence. Ageability. Cabernet Sauvignon is one of the most age-worthy wines in the world, with the ability to age gracefully over many years, and sometimes even decades, particularly from top-quality producers and regions. Cabernet Sauvignon has naturally high tannins, which are essential for aging. Tannins act as a preservative, helping to protect the wine as it matures. Cabernet Sauvignon also maintains a balanced level of acidity, which keeps the wine lively as it ages. Many high-quality Cabernet Sauvignons are aged in oak barrels, not just for flavor, but oak adds structure and helps to stabilize the wine, supporting long-term aging. Popular regions. Bordeaux, France is the most historical Cabernet Sauvignon region in the world, especially from the sub-regions of the Medoc. Napa Valley, California is among the most popular regions in the world for Cabernet Sauvignon, especially from Oakville, Rutherford, and Stag's Leap District subregions. Sonoma County also makes great Cabernet Sauvignons, which can be slightly softer than those from Napa. And finally, from California, Paso Robles is a region creating ripe and robust Cabernet Sauvignons that exhibit higher alcohol levels and a velvety texture. In Tuscany, Italy, Cabernet Sauvignon is often blended with varieties like Merlot and Sangiovese to produce Super Tuscans, especially in the subregion of Bulgari. Maipo Valley, Chile is often referred to as the Bordeaux of South America and offers excellent value. Meanwhile, Colchagua Valley, Chile produces a richer, fruit-forward style. Coonawarra, Australia is famous for its Cabernet Sauvignon grown on Terra Rosa soil. And Margaret River, Australia creates amazing cabs in a maritime climate. Stellenbosch, South Africa creates Cabernet Sauvignon that combines New World fruitiness and Old World structure. Columbia Valley and Walla Walla Valley in Washington State are home to world-class Cabernet Sauvignon producers. Mendoza, Argentina, which is normally Malbec territory, is gaining recognition for their cabs. And believe it or not, New Zealand produces noteworthy Cabernet Sauvignons from the Hawke's Bay wine region, particularly in the Gimblett Gravels area. Food pairings. The richness and fattiness from grilled and roasted meats like steak, lamb, and beef pair perfectly with Cabernet Sauvignon's tannins. Hearty stews and burgers highlight Cabernet Sauvignon's complexity, and smoky barbecue ribs and brisket stand up to the wine's intensity. Some creative pairings include dark chocolate, where Cabernet Sauvignon's dark fruit notes and tannins work well with dark chocolate's bitterness, and dishes with mushrooms can mirror the earthy tones in the Cabernet Sauvignon wine. Lastly, it is best to avoid lighter dishes, as well as overly spicy dishes, which clash with Cabernet Sauvignon's intensity, alcohol, and structure. And that's your beginner's guide to Cabernet Sauvignon. Comment below your favorite Cabernet Sauvignon producer so we can go out and try it for ourselves.